up, guys? This is RizzyPOW, and this is week 4 of the NPL, the National Pokeball League, and we're here against Cheeseboy 628. All right, but yeah, this is we are 0-3. Cheese is in our division, so this is an extremely important match. We have a terrible matchup versus Cheese, actually. We are both the Phoenix teams. So, if you guys, we have a rivalry going on, you know. We are both the Phoenix teams. I'm the Phoenix Sunflowers. He's the Phoenix Sunkerns. And we already know that the Phoenix Sunflowers are already better. So, this match isn't even that important, you know. But we already know. We don't need to prove it. We've already proved it in the past. So, who cares about this match? That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Yeah, we do not have a good matchup against him at all. He has a Mega Blastoise. Klefki really hurts my team. Spikes are just super annoying versus my team. I end up having, even though I have Spikes of my own, I end up putting Defog on Flagon because in test games, I really need a Defog because Spikes were just terrible versus me. And even if I got Spikes up, even though his team is relatively weak to hazards, he does have a reliable spin. Even though he has Talonflame and Karen Black, which get hurt, and everything is grounded that he brought, except for Talonflame, which gets hurt by rocks a lot. So I really wanted to defog because it was just scary, and it was just annoying hazards. I have a Deontay right over here. Deontay, it was like a more offensive Deontay. I was really thinking about running a Wise Lens Trick Room Deontay, and now I kind of wish I did, but at the same time, I kind of wish I didn't. Because I would have to not have rocks on my Deontay. Also, guys, I'm a bit sick, so I'm sorry my voice does not sound very good, but I'm a bit sick, so there's that. Next I have is an AV Amoonguss, which is a kind of common set. I don't think it's run that often anymore, but it used to. I think maybe, I don't remember when it was run. I don't know if maybe XY. I don't know. It was run a while ago. It's not necessarily very common right now, but it's kind of, I think. I don't really remember. But AV Amoonguss does really well versus his team. Like, for example, I can live with Ice Beam from Karen Black, and I can live some hits from Karen Black. Obviously, it's not my switch in Karen Black at all. I don't really have a proper switch. I'm running more hyper offensive, although I'm running to, like, more bulky mons than Deontay. Although Deontay is very offensive. It's not Trick Room. It's more bulk invested, and so I can have rocks and stuff. But, yeah, Amoonguss, it can be nice. I have Foul Play, Giga Drain. I knew I was going to be clicking Foul Play a lot this match. Now, next one is my Bisharp. This is a Scarf Bisharp. I bring Scarf Bisharp a lot, but I want to Scarf Bisharp because it helps me revenge Karen Black. It helps me revenge Talonflame. It doesn't do much damage to Blastoise, so this will probably be a switch into it, but it just is nice for his team. He can't really, well, he can't really try with Duck Trio anyway because of Sucker Punch. But yeah, I have Stone Edge, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Iron Head on this Bisharp. Now, next mon is Scolipede. Scolipede is Spike Scolipede. I have Spikes plus 3 attack, Mega Horde, Aqua Tail, and Superpower. The reason why I did not have Rock Slide was because there's some reason. I don't really remember right now. But Aqua Tail just hit his team a bit harder with a combination of Superpowers, so that's why I have that. I do not want Earthquake this game because he has a Klefki, and that is almost definitely going to have Magnet Rise this match. I was pretty positive. I didn't even run Earth Power on my Flagon because of that. I ran Fire Blast to be able to hit the Klefki. And then my last one is a Tornadus. This is a Yachi Berry Tornadus. This allows me to take a hit from Karen Black. I was really expecting to scarf Karen Black this game. Pretty much everything I expected. Trev actually did a mock battle versus me, and he brought the pretty much exact same team. So I really expected his team. Also, Yachi Berry allows me to take a hit from his Mega Blastoise, and as you can see, this thing does really well versus him. This Tornadus T. I have Taunt on it in case I end up predicting the switch in a Klefki or something, and I can get a Taunt off on that, which would be very nice. I have Hurricane just hit his team very hard. I have Grass Knot to be able to hit the Blastoise a bit harder, and I have Focus Blast because Focus Blast is just very nice versus his team, and it can revenge some other stuff that he doesn't even bring. So that was the team that I decided to bring. Yachi Berry, yeah, obviously nice. I have Grass Knot instead of Heat Wave, just hit the Blastoise a bit harder. I kind of wish I had Heat Wave, but it's alright. Anyway, I probably wouldn't be staying in on the Klefki unless I got the prediction right. If I got the prediction right, I would just Focus Blast for days. He wouldn't be able to damage me much with Dazzling Gleam or even Foul Play. So there's really no reason to have Heat Wave, I kind of thought. And my mock battles didn't really help. So I have Grass Knot. And yeah, some people help me. I'll probably talk about it at the end of the video, who help me with the team building and stuff. But yeah, so I want to lead off with Torn T. Just matches up very nicely with everything I get on his team except for the Klefki. Hurts everything very hard. And if he leads off with Blastoise, I do have the Yachi Berry, and I can hit up with the Grass Knot, weaken it right away. So it is more difficult for him to spin off spikes and stuff from me. And yeah, we're just going to start this game. I lead off with a Torn T. He does lead off the Mega with the Sableye, not the Mega. I thought Blastoise was a potential lead because a lot of people were leading off Blastoise first to me. That's why I ended up changing Grass Knot to be able to damage a Grass Knot, damage a Blastoise, and not risk a Hurricane and only do 40% to the Blastoise. But he does miss a Will-O-Wisp, which I did not really expect. I really expected to switch into Klefki. Like if I went for Hurricane, he would have lost like 50% right there, and he would not. I'd be able to beat him 1v1. High Mega Meta is his name. I just noticed that actually. I didn't really look at his nicknames yet, but yeah, I expected to switch it on a Klefki. It would have been a lot more sense to me at least, and he could have Thunder Waved me and stuff. And if he did land that Will-O-Wisp, I would have gotten residual damage. It would have meant that it would be harder for the Yachi Berry to work as well. Also put me in range of stuff like Talonflame if I got the burn on me, but then he would not be able to paralyze you with Klefki, and Turin was really good versus team. So I wasn't sure about that play, but I can see why he did that. He goes out into Klefki now, and I'm going to go over the Hurricane. So I'm not going to switch out into Flygon. This is fine. I expected a T-Wave right here, and he's going to Magnet Rise up. I'm going to just go for the Fire Blast, land it, do a ton of damage to him. I'm sorry, I'm sick. I'm a bit sick. But he goes for the Spikes right here, and I'm just going to drop a Draco. Now, the Draco play, I felt like there was no reason not to do it. In hindsight, I kind of wish I just went for the Fire Blast, because he would only be able to get one layer of Spikes up. But I went for the Draco because I thought he'd switch out. If he got the Spikes up, I felt I lost nothing by this play because I could just defog it the turn after. So right here, he's going to go for Spikes, and I'm going to go for the defog. Now right here, I do go for another Fire Blast because he is in range, and now he switches out. He goes out into Talonflame. I'm going to get a crit right here, and I'm not sure if he has Roost on the Talonflame because you're going to see what kind of Talonflame he is. He's going to go for Protect. So he has Protect already. Protect is for, not for, but Protect, yeah, it's for Mega Medicham, obviously, but I did not end up bringing it. And now he does go for the U-turn. So he has Protect, U-turn. I'm expecting Brave Bird, and then potentially either Flare Blitz, Willow, or Roost. So he might not even have Roost, is what I'm kind of thinking. He might be a Muscle Band variant because I've seen Jolt use Muscle Band versus him last week when he did have a Mega Medicham, and Muscle Band made a lot of sense as well. So I kind of thought, or he could be Steel Wing as his last move. That was another option, but I did not necessarily expect Steel Wing because he already revealed 3 moves, and I didn't expect Steel Wing necessarily, but it could have been nice. So Deontay is going to be out here. I'm just going to go for the rocks on his switch into Blastoise. Now right here, I actually stay in because he is definitely going to spin, and I need damage off of this Blastoise. So I'm actually just going to go for a Moonblast, and I'm going to get a nice chunk of damage off on him, which is really nice. Now I'm going to switch out into Amoonguss, and I'm going to eat that up. He does not burn me, and right here, I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain. Now, I really regret this play. I was so close to clicking Foul Play, and that would have done a good chunk to this thing, and done 40%, and I clicked it, and then I ended up changing the move, and I really wish I just stayed with that play because I would have done so much damage to it, and this thing would not, I mean, it would still have been a huge problem, but I really wish I did that, but in hindsight, yeah. Wait, did I just get Leftovers health back? No, I got Giga Drain health back. I was like, what? I'm AV. I'm going to go to Bishop right here, and he's going to go for the Iron Head, so he really took a while predicting this play, and he went for Iron Head. So it's pretty obvious that he's Scarf right now because either if he had Iron Head, he would have gone for Ice Beam over there. And then if I switch into my Deontay, then he would have gone for Iron Head. So I was pretty positive he was Scarf by that play. So right here, I'm just going to go for the the knockoff actually because I expected the Sableye switch and I get a ton of damage off on it. And I'm going to go for Wisp right here. I know he goes for Wisp right here. He does miss. Now, the miss kind of matter. I did have some attack investment, so I could Oko an offensive Talonflame from full if he did burn me, but he didn't. I still dodge it, so that's fine. And anyway, I think his Talonflame is already taking some damage. I get on my rocks right here. Now, I really wish I stayed in again and got another Moonblast off because the Rapid Spin was so obvious, but I didn't want to do the same play twice. And if I got weakened, then he could have revenge killed with Dugtrio. So I'm going to go for the foul play this turn. I wish I went for it last time, and his thing would be so weak it would have died to rocks if I ever switch it on them. And now he's actually going to switch out. Now, from that Iron Head damage over there, I know he's most likely Scarf, and he has a lot of attack investment. So I know I take two. I actually take 2 Ice Beams. Now, maybe not from this range. What range am I at? No, I do take 2 from this range. It does like 43% max with like almost no special attack investment. So I stayed in. I went for another foul play. I was really close to going for Hidden Power Fire, and I kind of wish I did that now in hindsight because Hidden Power Fire... Actually, Hidden Power Fire would probably not put in range of another foul play, so never mind. But I do go for foul play, and that is going to hurt. Now I'm going to go into Flygon. He does get a layer of spikes up, and right here I'm going to go for the Defog as he goes for... He goes for Dazzling Gleam, and how he has Dazzling Gleam, I find out that really sucks. That is not good at all for me because now he has a good way to hit me. And so right here I go for the Roost, expecting him to switch out or something. He does just go for the spikes. And now I go for the Fire Blast. I knew it wasn't going to kill. And I kind of knew that if I took Life Orb damage, I would be in range of Dazzling Gleam. So this was a really bad play. I should have really switched out right here because I need a Flygon later to defog and stuff. I need Flygon pretty desperately to be able to defog. And I should have gone out into something that could take in this on. I'm not sure what I could have gone out into, actually. Maybe Torn. Probably not. I should have probably gone into Moongus, I guess. That was probably the best play, even though he sack hazards against me. I don't know. Overall, Klefki was just super annoying versus this team. Versus my team in general. So I go for the Fire Blast, does not kill. I was hoping for like a crit or something, and he just kills me off with the Dazzling Gleam. And I'm in a really bad position right now because he has, how many layers of spikes? I think he only has 1, but he can get up all 3 versus me because, I don't know if he can get up all 3. No, he gets up 2 layers. So he has 2 layers of spikes up, and that really sucks because this hinders my Deontay, and if he's like a Life Orb variant or any variant pretty much with with Dugtrio after spikes, he's gonna be able to revenge kill my Deontay. So this is very bad for me. He's not gonna go on this, and I'm kind of forced to go on my Deontay as my best switch into this. Actually, I'm not in range of Dugtrio just yet, but after the burn I am, I think. Maybe one more burn I need. But he goes down to Dougie right here, and I get up my rocks. I was expecting the Blastoise switch in potentially, but he goes in Dugtrio, and now I am in range of the Earthquake, and he takes me out. Now, this sucks. This is actually a roll on that Earthquake, actually. I wasn't 100% in range, but since he was Sash, he was not banded. At first, I thought he was banded because he killed me, but he's actually Sash. So that was a roll, and I think it was more in his favor, so I could have gotten a Moonblast off, and that would have been really nice. I'm not going to go for the Hurricane in case he does switch out, but he just gets up his rocks, and I was really close for going for the taunt right there, but I did not, and that kind of sucks, so I'm just going to kill off this Dougie. Torn is still at full health. It does get hurt by rocks, and right here, I'm actually just going to go for the Grass Knot. I was pretty positive he was going to go for a spin. I was kind of hoping for a crit, but obviously, I can't, he's not going to get a crit. So he gets my rocks off, and that really sucks because now, Karen Black, he named it Lapras. That's hilarious. I'm probably going to rewatch this match to look for the nicknames because I didn't really pay attention to it just now. Right here, he is Outrage. So right here, I thought he would go for Ice Beam potentially, but he is Outrage, which really sucks. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this thing... You guys see this? Why? There we go. No! There we go. I thought that he would be Ice Beam and I had a Yashi Berry, so I would have lived it, but no, he kills me off. Yeah, that kind of just sucks. Now I go to this, and I was thinking for some reason he was plus speed nature, but obviously from the damage, I saw that he was adamant, or not adamant, but like plus attack nature. And so, that means it's a roll to kill my Amoonguss, and I think it's a more roll in my favor. I don't really remember, but I should have probably not risked this, because this is my better ways to beat No, I couldn't even beat Sableye. There's no reason to necessarily save it, but I could use it as a sack later. As he just kills me, and that really sucks. I thought I would live it, and then I would get some damage off on it, but no. Now he is confused, so I kind of have to hope that he hits himself in confusion. Right here, I really misplay. I have School Beat out here, and I do not protect, so no matter what, he's going to outspeed me. So I was hoping that he hit himself in confusion, and I go for the spikes right here, and then outspeed the next turn. And then I could hit it up with the superpower, or probably a Mega Horn, because I can't really risk going my defenses lower and stuff. Even though it probably wouldn't matter, because Sound Flame kills me anyway. Now, right here is debating going for spikes or Aqua Tail. And I end up going for spikes because I wanted to weaken the Sableye a little bit more. Maybe potentially I could win with this crit Bisharp Iron Head or something like that. But I decided to go for spikes. And I thought there was no way he was switching Talonflame because he can still lose this if he does go on a Talonflame right here. Because if he goes on a Talonflame right here and I go for a way to hit Talonflame, like Rock Slide or something, then he loses. I thought his best play was a sack off Karen Black because, for example, if I went for Iron Tail, Talonflame dies. Then he has to risk a Will-O-Wisp miss in order to win. And if he misses the Will-O-Wisp and I land my Mega Horn, then he dies, and then I kill this thing with superpower. So I really thought that he could not switch it out of Talonflame. I thought that he was going to sack this thing off, even though it does revenge kill my Bisharp. But anyway, Sableye beats Bisharp 1v1 anyway, and he had the hazards up and everything, so I was pretty sure he could afford to just stay in. I pretty much had to hope he hit himself in confusion, and right here you see he switches out. Now, I really regret not going for Aqua Tail. Obviously, I had a chance to win. I don't agree with that play at all because he could have won anyway without doing it. Maybe he wants to say diff. Yeah, I guess he would say diff this way, I think. But still, I don't agree with this play. But he did it. And now I'm going to dive to a Brave Bird. Yeah, I'm going to die to a Brave Bird, and now I lose because there's no way. He has a Scarf for Karen Black that revenge kills me no matter what, and he has a Sableye. And I'm going to go for Dark Off. I am Scarfed. I revealed that right here. We do see his Sharp Beak. So he's not a Muscle Band variant, but he might have been like a Sharp Beak variant with like Protect, Steel Wing / Flare Blitz, U-Turn. He might not even had Roost. I'm not sure. And right here, I have to get crits, or even if I get a crit, there's no way I can win. So I lost this game to Cheese Boy, but it's okay. We already have 2 wins versus Cheese. This match means nothing, okay? He had the matchup. Who cares, okay? Who even cares? This match means nothing. We are still obviously the better Phoenix team, okay? I don't want anybody to say that. We are definitely the better Phoenix team. But, yeah, overall, Cheese played really well. He's a good guy. And make sure you go check his channel out. He's cool, and he's a damn cool guy. Yeah, he's another NPL member, so check him out. And what else? Yeah, definitely a lot of misplays. Not misplays, but like a lot of 50-50s that could have gone better for me. And I could have potentially won this game, which makes me sad. I came into this match knowing that I probably was going to lose. Being in 2 leagues at the same time really sucks, guys. TBU plus NPL. NPL is so competitive. Honestly, it is, in my opinion, it's way more competitive than the TBU. But the thing is that this game was literally a day or 2 after about mono, and I pretty much had a day to prep this match because I was focusing on mono because I definitely need to win that match to get a playoffs. Now, I really wanted to win this match as well, but it's just overwhelming for me, and I don't like being in 2 leagues at the same time. I'm never going to be in 2 main leagues at the same time. It's really hurting me, and it's causing my prep. The only NPL match that I would feel confident going in with my prep, not confident, but I felt that my prep was good for, was my match versus Trev with the bulk up Tornadus T. Every single other one, I feel like I've been under prepped, like versus Dylan. I went literally half-ass prep versus Dylan. Like I literally almost no prep versus Dylan. And they've all been really close. So I feel that if I had more prep time, I would definitely be able to take a lot more of these games. And I obviously would not be able to take the one with Trev because I felt that my team was complete for Trev. But yeah, I want more prep time and I can't get it. But I'm not gonna blame that on my losses. I think I could definitely be. Thing is, I'm 0-4. I'm like, well, I've won the lowest differentials. But the thing is, all my games have been super close. Like Trev was telling me the other day, if any other play went different in all 4 of those matches, I could easily be sitting up here 4-0. So I should not be upset. I was really upset that I'm now 0-4. But at the same time, I can build my teams as much as I want to. I should not be like as upset as, I could be, but I don't know. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know we are the better Phoenix team. Cheese sucks, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.